Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now our honor to invite the Honorable Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia and Chair of ASEAN 2025, to deliver his closing remarks. The Honorable, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Berduli Yang Maha Mulia Tuanku Sultan, Ketua Negara, rekan-rekan saya muliakan, satu penghormatan luar biasa kepada negara Malaysia tercinta untuk menakhodai ASEAN 2025. Pada hari ini kita akan labuh tabir untuk tahun ini. Dan tahun depan, rakan saya, Presiden Ferdinand Marcos Jr. akan mengembali. Your Highness, leaders of ASEAN, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, oh, what a relief. We have come to the close of the 47th ASEAN Summit and related summits. It has been a privilege to host Your Majesty and leaders here in Kuala Lumpur through these intense and illuminating exchanges. In today's world, where constancy is a rare virtue, Shakespeare warns us against being passion's slave and urges us that we should be governed by reason, to be steadfast amid the stirrings and frenzies of the hour. That must be ASEAN's way if we are to endure. We also take quiet satisfaction in seeing conversations unfold among partners and powers beyond these walls. We revived dialogues, built new bridges, and proved that ASEAN's machinery, when guided by patience and reason, still works. We recognize that no chairmanship, not even a generation, can right every wrong. Some crises will persist. Some lives remain shadowed by fear and want. Yet history seldom leaps. It bends slowly through the will, labor, and sheer stubbornness of those who refuse to despair. I salute you, leaders, because you refuse to despair. What matters is that each act of courage, each small step helps to arc our region closer to hope and justice. I therefore thank again, from the bottom of my heart, to every member state, our dialogue partners, and the ASEAN Secretariat, Dr. Kao, for their perseverance, patience, and cooperation. Without their steadfast support, purpose will have spoken loudly but achieved little. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on the first day of 2026, ASEAN will begin a new chapter. This evening, it is my honor to mark that transition and to ceremonially hand over the chairmanship to the Republic of the Philippines. To my friend Bombong, good luck. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., as you assume this responsibility, I have every confidence that under your steady hand, ASEAN will continue to act with clarity, composure, and that warmth and poise for which the Filipino people are known. As Jose Rizal wrote in El Filibusterismo, It is a useless life that is not consecrated to a great ideal. It is like a stone wasted on the field without becoming part of any edifice. The great wanderlust Malay, the Filipino and ASEAN hero Jose Rizal. Before I conclude, allow me to express my deepest gratitude to the officials, volunteers, and partners whose devotion, stamina, and professionalism have made this chairmanship possible. I also wish to thank the people of Malaysia for their patience and generosity throughout this demanding year. You, fellow Malaysians, welcome our guests with warmth. Adapted to every disruption, and reminded the region that hospitality is not just our custom, but our character. In your hands, thousands, from the airport to the police on the ground, duty became service, and service became love of the country. In the eyes of the world, you have shown the best of Malaysia. Terima kasih. With that, I declare the 47th ASEAN Summit and related summits closed. Thank you.
Thank you, Dato' Sri, for the remarks. May we kindly invite Dato' Sri to remain on the stage, please. We now invite His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, to join the Prime Minister of Malaysia on stage for the handing over of the ASEAN Chairmanship.
Symbolizes the authority and responsibility of the ASEAN Chairmanship, a commitment to unity, cooperation, and shared prosperity among all ASEAN member states. Let us now witness the handing over of the ASEAN Chairmanship from Malaysia to the Republic of the Philippines.
Congratulations to the Republic of the Philippines, the ASEAN Chair for 2026. We kindly invite His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. to remain on stage, and the Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia to kindly return to your seat. And it is now my honor to pass it over to you, sir, on the microphone.
Please take note they took the gavel away from me immediately. I think it means I'm still on probation. The Honorable Dato' Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, fellow ASEAN leaders, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Let me begin by congratulating Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim for a successful chairship of ASEAN and for advancing ASEAN's broader agenda under the theme, inclusivity and sustainability. This year, Malaysia steered ASEAN with clarity and conviction. I commend not only Your Excellency's leadership, but also the steady hands and warm hospitality of the government of Malaysia. You have shown us that ASEAN makes the greatest strides when vision is matched with pragmatism. As your chairship concludes, the Philippines is honored to take on the responsibility of leading ASEAN from 2026. We are committed to carrying forward your momentum and to implement on its first year the ASEAN Community Vision 2045 with purpose and resolve. We likewise remain dedicated to facilitating the further integration of Timor-Leste into the ASEAN family. I also wish to recognize the indispensable role of the ASEAN Secretariat. Your steadfast commitment and support to the chair have been vital for ASEAN's continued success. We look forward to working closely with you in the months ahead as we bring the priorities of the Philippines and, of course, that of ASEAN to realization. Your Majesty, Excellencies, ASEAN is our ship, and 2026 will be the year when we set full sail together towards our shared horizon, guided by the theme, Navigating Our Future Together. The Philippines will continue to fortify our peace and security anchors, strengthen our prosperity corridors, and advance people empowerment. These main priorities will serve as our compass, guiding ASEAN towards a future where peace, prosperity, and people remain at the heart of all that we say and all that we do. This reflects not just our aspirations, but our resolve to ensure that ASEAN's integration agenda translates into real opportunities for businesses to grow, for communities to thrive, and for progress to be inclusive, sustainable, and shared by all. In 2017, the Philippines steered ASEAN in consolidating its gains over the past 50 years. In 2026, as we commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation, we will continue to champion peace and stability through dialogue, adherence to international law, and enhanced cooperation on traditional and non-traditional security issues. Our chairship arrives at a defining moment for ASEAN, one marked by both promise and complexity. For though the tides of change may be unpredictable, our compass must remain constant, anchored in cooperation. It must be oriented toward maintaining a stable and secure region, built upon a shared vision of an open, inclusive, transparent, and rules-based ASEAN regional architecture. With the Philippines at the helm, we will continue to ensure that ASEAN and ASEAN-led mechanisms and processes remain central. We, as ASEAN, will stand firm as the institution that serves as the driving force behind the region's evolving landscape. Our goal is not to diverge from past chairships, but to build upon the collective work of our predecessors. As we pledge our sustained commitment as chair, we likewise hope our vision will be shared amongst all ASEAN member states, the Secretariat, and all our external partners. It is in this spirit that I warmly invite you all to the Philippines. With our collective resolve, let us navigate into our future together. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your inspiring remark.